Hello, everybody. This is Pete from Paw Labs, and this is the long-awaited video 3 for Ultimate Map Maker, which is the RPG Maker uh, style uh, map maker. Okay, and I want to point some of these out. So this is an example of a A1 tile from the RPG Maker. And if you notice, you have three different of the exact same item. Okay. And the reason for that, all of these are the same. These guys are different on the ends here. But the idea is that these are supposed to be frames. So when you come over, and this is one a style like that, oh, I have a pause back here. Hold on. Clear breakpoints and let's get this going. This is like my 8th or 9th attempt at trying to get this video. Okay, so we have the area formed and we can actually play it. So this is those three tiles as frames being presented to you in the system. And that this in and of itself was the main reason this has taken so long. I thought I had it figured out, but I had to build a test, and the test took, oh my goodness, 6 hours of development, and then it actually worked. Kind of rudimentary, but it worked. So then I knew I was on the right path. So then I had to go back and redesign almost the entire application, all the way back to the tile sets themselves. And the structure that these tiles are kept in now is fully normalized. I should have done it from the beginning, but I didn't think it was going to be this complex. It happens. Okay, so to keep showing stuff that's new, we can, if I can keep my finger on it, we can undo, we can do, and we can erase the entire screen. We can do outlines. Okay, you can do an outline of a square, and you get the outline of the square. Now, conversely, you can go to fill, and I'm still selecting one of these guys that is designed to be one of these big area things. So if I say fill, I want you to fill, he's going to fill with the center text, with the center hex, okay? And let's go ahead and erase that. As opposed to being different here, we'll switch to the B sheet, and I'm trying to figure a way to make this faster, but for the moment, I'm trying to make it work. So if I do a frame with a single image, in other words, this isn't a square, kind of those three image kind of things, then you'll get a outline of the square. And that works the same way with fill. If you want to fill it in, you're going to get the individual squares if it's an individual animal. Okay, so come on, catch up with me. Maybe I got a couple glitches there. Okay, we'll get rid of it that way. Okay, so all of that is pretty much working. I keep finding little tweaks. This was a monstrous change to the code, but I want to show a few more things here. The line tool, he builds lines, and that's kind of hard to see. I know that. This is an interesting one. Believe it or not, that's a fill. So if we come over here, I can actually fill it. And guess what? It's a fill of just himself, which is kind of bizarre. But it looks good if you do it as a mountain range. You can kind of put in mountains that way. Like this one, you can come along in here and kind of stagger it to where it looks like a nice mountain range. Circles, you can do circles. You start at the middle and then you go up and the more you go up, the bigger the circle gets. And a note on that for the moment, like with squares, go ahead and clear this. We can do squares. Squares, you start at the upper top left and drag to the bottom right. You cannot go this way. It doesn't work. Haven't fixed that yet. That's all that is. I'm debating on releasing the code. Not real sure that it's really ready for that yet. I keep running into bugs myself. So, but they are diminishing, which is a good sign. So there's a good idea of kind of doing a mountain range that you can, put a couple of lines in there and it looks pretty randomized and looks kind of like a mountain range. I like that. Let's see, we can undo. He's off and doing something. I don't know what he's doing. So there's still a bug on that. I think it's just got leftover code. Erase is not actually clearing that out. That's probably what that is. Okay, so like I said, this is operational. You can import your tile sets. You only get to select one. Always select the A1 tile. Each of the sheets in the RPG Maker tile sets are uniquely defined. It's kind of insane, especially when you want to try to match the names to the actual tiles. That's been pretty much a nightmare. Things are coming along quite nicely. I think this still works. I haven't tested it. Oh, it does appear to be still working. Good. And yeah, that's how this is. Um, the way I want to show off a little bit of the code now. What I have in the code on the back side of this is I have a global map called dynamic map, and he actually keeps all the unique images that you have used in your map. Okay, so the unique images are saved to him. If you follow the process of drawing on the screen, you push down on your left mouse button, and while it's down, it draws. It draws in a temporary sort of state, so those are not saved to the dynamic map. When you let go of the left mouse button, then it's actually done for real, and it actually saves each of the images to this dictionary, really. But because it's a dictionary, only one image of each type is saved. So that's pretty cool. The key actually is its actual physical location between the four tables. It's four tables and then a type ID. And the type ID, let me open this up. The type ID is what the image is. Okay, did I get the right? No, that's map layer. Image type. Here we go. Okay, so this is image 1 and 2. If I jump back here, this is image 1. This is image 2. And then this bottom section here is, these are 48 by 48. This bottom section is broken up into 3 by 3 grids, so 9 32 by 32 squares. And that's where you get the upper left, middle left, upper right, center, and then center left, etc. So that's how you then go to draw the various things that you draw on the screen. Okay, so so this has been a huge key. That was one of my other big changes that I implemented this time. And then To increment frames, this is cool. This is actually done on a timer on the screen every 1 second. It comes in and says, okay, if I'm to run, come over here and first we're going to write to this particular image. So we increment all of the the dictionary images, okay? So if you got more than 2 frames, we're going to increment the frame for you. And then we spin through the entire grid system, which is just like on all the war game and stuff. This is an array of row and column, and it has the object of that hex. Okay, the grid hex. So the grid hex is made up of an awful lot of data. So it's all numbers. The actual image isn't stored in any of this. That's actually looked up on the fly and saved to the dictionary and then pulled out of the dictionary. So what we do is we spin through the entire grid and we build the key. We go look the key up, and then we draw the key. Okay, we draw the image from the dictionary, and that's how you're getting the change of just those hexes being modified. Trying to keep the video short, and let's see. We can create, we can clear. Yeah, that's where we clear it back. Oh, one of the other things is a lot of these images have a lot of null space around them. So it's a problem from the standpoint we're writing to a canvas gadget, and the canvas gadgets can't see null. So if I take this hex and I print him there, I have to grab the background that he is on and print that first and then print the object on that. Okay, so that is how these guys show up as individual dots instead of a black square and then the blue, because that's the nature of canvases. They don't have an alpha channel. So they can't see these null hexes. They won't show up as anything. But I can do this and put him out there, or we can make a big area of him. So that is this update. I'm still finding bugs when I get it kind of a little bit more solid. I mean, it's taken me 9 tries to get this video out. I will put the code on the website, which I'll come out and do a post also to let y'all know that's there. And I want to thank y'all for being patient and watching the video. Thanks.